So today we have the Amazon exclusive Hasbro Marvel Legends Guardians of the Galaxy Ronan the Accuser single deluxe release here. Here's the front side of the box. On the other side we have an art image. On the other side is just a digital render of the figure, as well as the back side here. It looks like we're just getting Ronan and his hammer accessory according to the back of this package. So Ronan stands at just about 7.5 inches tall, so he's a bit of a bigger figure for sure. You can see he is here with his hammer accessory. Now it isn't just any regular hammer, of course, it's called the Cosmi-Rod. Taking a closer look at it, you can see they did paint some light blue on it, while the rest of it is just a silverish, grayish plastic mold, but it is textured and sculpted, as you can see right there. So that's new. And taking a closer look at Ronan now, we have some pretty decent paint apps on the face. The face sculpt overall, I do dig it. I like it. Pretty cool. Only one face sculpt, of course, always good to have more, but this is what we get here, and I'm pretty happy with this, I guess, expression. Down to the torso, painted and sculpted. This is, from what I am aware of, pretty much mostly new, although it's not pinless. So somebody help me out here. What figure before used this body mold, because it is not pinless. These arms kind of remind me of the Arnim Zola ones. I don't know if that's what they are, but you can see it is not a brand new mold because it's not pinless. Anyways, let's move on. Overall, sculpt wise and look wise, it looks pretty good. The arms and legs, it's like this shimmery type of plastic, so it's almost metallic a little bit. It has a real cool effect when the light bounces off of it. It looks like it's painted with metallic paint, but it is just a plastic mold, so that's pretty cool. Now these shoulder pads, they do move around and they actually do pop off. When I took them out of the box, this one was actually loose in there, so you got these big old peg holes there if you take it off. So you're probably not going to want to take it off, because that's going to make it look weird anyways. But they will, obviously hinder some of the movement with the arms. Of course, when you go all the way up, they go completely off. So if you want with the full range, then you're probably going to have to take it off. Now, this one full range, you can see how that pops off. So if you don't want it to pop off, the farthest you can probably go with the arm is about that far, which isn't too bad. Here's the comparison. There's how far you can go without it, and then how far you go with it. So it's not terrible. Now going forward, probably not much. So he's very limited if you want to keep the shoulder pads on, but like I said, and like you can see, they are removable. I think this is the best that they could do with the design of the character, right? So really nothing you can do about that. The head, although it looks like it's not articulated, it is. You can see that. I dig it. Very cool, left and right. Up and down, very limited though. It's understandable. You can see how far back that goes. Going down, you can look down a little bit, and of course you can crunch the torso so you can have them look down even more, or look up like that. That's one way to look up. We did the arms. We do got a bicep swivel. We have a single jointed elbow that's super stiff. Gotta love when that happens. Alright, super tight single jointed elbow. Swivel at the wrist with a hinge. Ab crunch that does not click, which is nice and smooth. Waist swivel. This is a loose piece at the waist that covers the waist swivel there, but it is there. Legs will kick forward. Very pliable plastic for the skirt piece. Goes back down, in and out. We have thigh swivels. Double jointed knees. We do get a boot cut, but it's not at the bottom. It seems like it would have been up here, but it's actually right below right there. And then we have an ankle hinge and an ankle rocker at the foot. So now that I have a comic book based Ronan the Accuser in the collection, I realize how I don't have any Guardians at all from the comic book or MCU for that matter. But I do have Star-Lord. That's about it. So at least I can show this one here. And he's an older Star-Lord from, I think, a box set from a couple years back. I think it's time that we get some new comic-based Guardians of the Galaxy for sure, but there he is next to Ronan. Just to get another somewhat bigger figure, we have Morg. This is from the HasLab Galactus, and he's a little bigger than your standard Marvel Legend, but he's not as big as Ronan. And here he is next to the Thanos Marvel Legends Deluxe release, which was initially a Build-A-Figure at first. This is just a re-release of that Build-A-Figure. And you can see how they stand somewhat the same height. So if you have the Thanos, you have an idea of how big or how tall this Ronan figure is. And then here is that Build-A-Figure. So you can see it's just a color difference in the two. There you go. And one more big figure comparison, since he did have a run with the Fantastic Four. Here we have the Thing, and Thing stands a little shorter. So I don't have the original Hasbro Ronan Build-A-Figure. They actually released Ronan before, back in their early days, which now that figure isn't very good looking at all. It's pretty outdated and I don't know, doesn't look great. So this is definitely a nicer looking Ronin. Now, whether or not you think it's justified at $40, I think the actual price tag on this is $38.99. So it's right at 40 bucks once you round up with tax and all that. So it is the price. So you take it how you will. This is what you get for the 40. I feel like it's a little steep because you don't get much. You don't have any other hands. You don't have any other heads. It's a bigger figure, but I mean, I don't know. Again, price is a big topic nowadays when it comes to Marvel Legends, so it's hard to avoid it as much as you may try to. But anyways, that's the review of the new Ronan the Accuser Marvel Legends Amazon exclusive figure. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Hit the like button while you're down there. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Be kind, be well, be positive, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.